What is going on, guys? Welcome into another episode of Mavs Latest. I'm your host, Cody Brusso, and on today's show, we're going to be taking a look at the Dallas versus Charlotte game, react to some things said afterwards, and also something that the CEO has said about a potential arena. Plus, we also got a game tomorrow, so all that more coming up next. Now, guys, do me a favor. Please hit that subscribe button down below. It's a free way to help support this show. But do thank you to Underdog Fantasy for sponsoring today's episode. Now, the Dallas Mavericks lose 90-117 to Charlotte. And, we came out strong. B-Will got hot. We were running right there with them. It came down to the wire, 17-17. And then it just got away from us. Ends up ending the first quarter 23-31 after, being 17-17 halfway through. And yeah, we just never were able to reel them back in. I mean, heck, we only made 5 shots in the fourth quarter. We made some free throws as well, but we only made 5 true shots in the fourth quarter. And yeah, we make 3 3-pointers the entire game. No way we're winning like that. But that's been the story all season long. If you've been here since game 1, we've been harping on the fact that there's no 3-point shooting. But when you look at everything, Chris Middleton puts up 9. He's the only starter to not hit double figures. Daniel Gafford puts up 10. PJ Washington puts up 13. Brandon Williams leads the way with 18, even though he only goes 4 of 10, but goes 10 of 11 from the free throw line. Max Christie puts up 11. Dwight Powell puts up 12 for a double digit off the bench. The only Maverick to not score was John in his Mavs debut. But we'll touch on that here in just a little bit. When we kind of look at everything, man, the Hornets just outperformed us big time as a team. I mean, they only put up 88 shots. They hit 48%. But of those 88, 51 of them were 3-pointers. So, again, that 3-point discrepancy, we're not winning a game if we're only chunking up 22 threes and we're only hitting 3 of them. We're out-rebounded, out-assist. We matched them on turnovers, 15 turnovers apiece. But just Charlotte, too much for us tonight. Injury list, long. Cooper Flagg still on it. Marvin Bagley still on it. PJ did return, but Najee Marshall on it. Klay Thompson on it. So, yeah, this was not going to be a good game for us, and it most certainly was not a good one. Now, after the game, the coach for the Charlotte Hornets, he said something interesting. As he goes up there, he looks at the paper and goes, 42-19 free throws. Interesting. And pushes the paper away and then looks up. And it's like, bro, did you not look that y'all shot 51 threes? You weren't attacking the lane. You only put up 88 shots and 51 of them were from threes. You're not going to get foul calls if you're not attacking the lane. Are we really talking about this right now? Are you really trying to call out refs for what? You know what I mean? Made zero sense to me. I mean, yeah, we had 42 free throws. Y'all had 19. You know what I mean? Come on, bro. It just, yeah. Some people just say stuff just to say stuff, and that was a guy saying something just to say something. Just a stupid take from him. But, of course, this was night 1 of a 6-game road trip. We are back out on the road tomorrow as the Mavericks will face Orlando Magic And again, this is in Orlando. And the Magic are 60% win percentage to take this game. Cooper Flagg will more than likely still be out on this one. I don't see him coming back just yet, especially since this is night one of a back-to-back. We'll play in Orlando, and once the game in Orlando is done, they'll have to fly to Boston, as they'll take on Boston on Friday, and that is hopefully the game that we will actually see Cooper Flagg make his return there Friday, March 6th, there in Boston. Now, right now, we are sitting on a 4-game skid, losing to Sacramento, Memphis, Oklahoma City, and Charlotte. And it doesn't look like it's going to be getting any easier for the boys. Now, one thing that is easier, guys, is thankfully fast breaks, buzzer beaters, and block parties are back, and Underdog is the place that you can get in on all the action. Now, playing on Underdog is easy. Just pick whether your favorite players are going to be going higher or lower on stats like points, rebounds, steals, and more. Now, get your picks right, and you can win up to 5,000 times your cash. And today on Underdog, I'm looking at Jaylen Brown. He's going to be taking on Charlotte. They've got him at 27.5 points, and I'm actually going to hit the lower on this one. I'm also looking at Jalen Brunson, as the New York Knicks are going to be taking on the Oklahoma City Thunder. They have him at 24.5 points, and I'm hitting the lower on this one again, as he'll have to try and do that against that Thunder defense. And download the app today and use promo code BasketballFan to score $75 in bonus entries when you play your first $5. That's promo code BasketballFan. Underdog. Make picks. Win money.
Must be 18 plus. 19 plus in Alabama, Nebraska. 19 plus in Colorado for some games. 21 plus in Arizona, Massachusetts, and Virginia. And present in a state where Underdog Fantasy operates. Terms apply. See assets.underdogfantasy.com/play and get terms DFSTML for details. Offer not valid in Maryland, Michigan, New Jersey, New York, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. Concerned with your play? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.ncpgambling.org. In New York, call the 24/7 helpline at 1-878 or text HOMI 467-369.
Now, the city of Dallas is trying to get a win going on with the Mavericks, but the Mavericks say, hey, the ball, so to speak, is in the city of Dallas's court, as they don't want to feel any pressure. There's no deal. There's no leverage tied to using that old City Hall ground so that Dallas can go create a new City Hall. They are basically in limbo, waiting to see what Dallas has decided to do, and then they could potentially move forward on a deal on picking a location. So everything right now for the new Maverick Arena is kind of on hold. Now, if you have been paying attention to the WNBA at all, the Dallas Wings, they were supposed to be getting help with the practice facility and all this kind of stuff from the city. That's kind of fallen through. Are going to be using a lot more of their own funding for this. So, man, I don't really know what the city of Dallas is doing with their sports teams right now. They need to get their act together before you really piss some people off. And, well, we've already been nervous about the ownership group taking their ball and going home, so to speak, or taking this team and leaving Dallas. And I don't think that's going to happen. But why rock the boat? Why do dumb stuff if, you already have this situation going on? That's at least my take on it. Now, the last thing I'm going to talk about is just kind of my opinion on something. Well, pretty much everything on this show has just been my opinion. I try to include y'all as much as I can with my takes and get your takes out as well. But I really want to know what your thoughts are on this. I mean, I understand PJ coming back off an injury. Max is still trying to find his flow. So these guys are playing 28 and 33 minutes. Chris Middleton is new to this Maverick team. So they're trying to potentially kind of make sure that, he's not declined too much if they are still interested in him next year. So he plays 29 minutes. But why are we only playing John and AJ 14 and 13 minutes? How is it that John comes in and he has one of the best 3-point percentages in the G League. He was a MVP in college for that division, and he gets 5 rebounds, 2 assists, only 1 turnover. But we can only find him for 2 shots. One of those is a 3. And that's it. In 14 minutes. AJ goes out there. We find him for 1 shot, and he gets to the free throw line on another. Hits those 2 free throws, but he grabs 2 rebounds and has a turnover. So in 27 minutes between 2 players that we're trying to see what's up with them, we let them take 3 shots. How are we not force feeding some of these guys that we're trying to take a flyer on and see what's up with? I don't know about y'all, but man, y'all already know I've been very, very disappointed in the play and, more importantly, the coaching of the team this year. And maybe I'm just being hypercritical, maybe because the team is doing so bad, all the flaws and all these questions are popping up in my head. But for me, developing Cooper Flagg first and foremost right now. I was really wanted us to be at least a play-in team, but that's probably not going to happen. So Cooper Flagg becomes the focus. And then finding out, what do we have with this roster? Trying out guys. I mean, you wanted to experiment all in the beginning and, point the ship in the wrong direction from the jump. And then now that, it swung the other way where I'm like, dude, experiment. See what you got with guys then. Screw it. If you're going to ruin the season, ruin it, and let's at least see what we got. But instead, you're doing this weird back and forth thing of, the season's toast. You wanted to experiment in the beginning, so our season is screwed all up. But you still are playing the main guys majority of minutes, and we're getting our ass whooped rather than put guys out that, we can test out. Maybe we find that diamond in the rough. I don't know. That's my take. Let me know what you guys think down below. Fanfare Friday is coming back, guys, very, very soon this Friday, as it's only just a couple days away. I will see y'all tomorrow. Peace out.